Hello YouTube. Alright, fine. So for you guys that are new, we're going to be discussing how to do print on demand, whether it is third-party programs like Teespring, Merch by Amazon and all that, or making your own Shopify store. So in this video, we're going to talk about how to do Canva and Placeit. Those are for t-shirt designs or any merch in general. A like or a sub would really be appreciated, and with that, let's get on to the video. For those of you who've actually tried making your own designs, it could be a very big pain since graphic design is not an easy skill and not that many people actually know how to do it. So for those of you who don't know how to do this, and even if you guys do, these tools will be really good for you guys since they'll actually teach you how to make designs. Not just teach you, they'll help you create them in just like minutes. You can literally have, in a few minutes, you could have a few t-shirt designs already made to print on your merch, and all of it is able to be used. Both of these tools that we'll be speaking about have a vast library of resources that are free to use commercially, which means you'll be able to use them on your products even if you're selling them, which some images online you cannot, so this is very important. And not only that, they're very good at putting them together so that you'll actually be able to make designs. So you'll have nice professional designs and you'll actually be able to use them on things you're selling. So there are two tools that I actually use on my businesses, and I'm going to show you them today, and we're going to go through them and I'll walk you through how to do it. The first one is Canva. By the way, it has a free trial for a month. I'll link it down below. So Canva actually has a free and paid version. The free version is very good, but it's not like as good. The paid version is really, really good, and it helps you with everything and just generally just makes things simpler to use. So the free version you'll be able to use for life, and the paid version, it normally costs I think $13 a month, but the first month is actually free. You can use my link down below and you'll actually be able to do that. I tried a lot of tools for print on demand before I started off with Canva, and I actually learned that it's very useful and it's super simple to use. So this actually saved me a lot of time and effort, and I would not be able to make as many designs as I did without using this tool. Canva can actually be used to make logos, make designs, and edit like anything. It actually aligns them perfectly so everything looks professional, and it's just a pleasure to use. Okay, so I'm going to link you through using all of Canva's elements and free photos and all of that. Some of which are pro, which means you'll have to pay for the subscription to use, and some of them are free, which means you can use them no matter what. We're just going to go through this whole system and show you all the photos and how to use it. Alright, so I'll do that on the computer right now. Here is Canva on the computer, and as you can see, there's a lot of options for things to do. You have YouTube, videos, Pinterest, Facebook posts, all those things you might want to use. And here we're going to create a design from scratch. Okay, so again, my favorite custom dimensions are 4500 by 5400. This is the most universal design dimension, so you're really going to maybe want to make your designs in this thing so that when you make other designs or put it on different platforms, you get to keep it for all of those. Okay, so now that we've created a new design, and as you can see, it even has like templates built in. We're not going to use those since that's not relevant to us now, but we can check out the other things that they have. For example, here are elements. Elements are very useful. They are a bunch of random designs and graphics that, again, can all be used commercially on your t-shirts or other merch, and they're very useful. Alright, so let's say you want to use, why not use the one from before, a bat. So now, we can use all of these on a t-shirt or any other merch. As you can see, it aligns them for you, which is very cool. This makes things look professional and clean. You can scale them up and down, whatever you really want to do. And this works perfectly. Okay, if you want to ditch them, delete them, or do that. They have tons of other options, but they have a lot of custom graphics that you can use for whatever you want. Okay, here are photos. So again, if you look up photos, bat. You see here, this one actually is a professionally high graphic photo, but there are a lot of other things. Let's say I want this as a background. See how this automatically adds. This one is free over here, but there are some of them which are only available for pro. For example, this one. As you can see, random photos, but it works, you know? Here, check that out. That's really cool. And if I want to use this for a design, this would be very cool to use in the background. Let's say I had a t-shirt with a bat on it. This would be a very nice background image. Just one of those things to keep in mind. As you can see, they have a lot of this. You can change the background if you want, but a photo basically gets you the same thing. As in, if you put this photo in the background, it's the same thing as putting one of those in the background. So it doesn't really make much of a difference. Now what I want to do is I want to show you what the difference is in a transparent image and a non-transparent image. Okay, so let's take this this picture of a bat and a ball. Okay, let's take it over here, and as you can see, that's good. So let's say I want to download this. I could download it regularly, and that'll be like this. And the thing is, if you don't click transparent, which is only available for Pro, then it will save this image with a whole white background. So you have to make sure you actually are down for that if you want to use the free version. Otherwise, this is going to be very frustrating. Now, you could get rid of this using a tool like a background remover, but I personally don't have enough time to just keep going through every single one of my designs and doing this. But if you want to do that, it is an option available to you. So we're going to show you the difference right now. Download without a transparent, and we can download it with a transparent. Now again, you want to wait for it to go all the way to the end, otherwise it won't actually download. Okay, so I only downloaded one with a transparent. Now if I download without again, since the first one didn't go so well, over here. Okay, so now if I put this one, the second one here, just look what happens. See how it's white on the background? So if you want to put that on a t-shirt, it's not going to look nice. As opposed if you take the other one, which I just downloaded, that one will be clear and you'll be able to put it on and it won't print the white around it. Alright, so that's basically the main uses of Canva. I think that will be enough to teach most of you, and try it out for yourselves and you'll get used to it. Now that we've gone through Canva, so you might be wondering where you're going to actually store your designs, and that's pretty simple. Canva actually has free storage. So 1 gig of it is free, I think, for anyone, just anyone with an account. And now 100 gig is free with Pro. So if you are a Pro subscriber, you'll be able to keep all your stuff for a very long time, which as long as you're paying. And even if you go off and cancel your subscription, you'll always be able to reactivate it and your entire library will still be there. And even if you are a Canva Pro subscriber and then you went down to free, you won't be able to edit your Pro designs since they have Pro elements, but you'll actually be able to download them from Canva, and this is really useful since you'll be able to get all your old designs. I've done this before, right when I was trying it out and I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it. I realized that I can just download my old designs. Now you'll want to edit them, but it's a lot better than having them disappear. And if you do renew, you can actually get them all back completely, and you'll be able to edit them and everything. They even have a little logo design space, which keeps all your logos and all that in the corner, which is really useful since if you have a lot of brands and a lot of designs and whatever, you'll want a spot to categorize them. Okay, so if you guys really want to check out Canva, I'd give it a look for yourselves since you definitely won't regret it if you're actually trying to do this. So now let's talk about Placeit, since we've already talked a lot about Canva. Placeit is its own unique thing, and it's very different from Canva in general. Placeit is normally used for mock-ups, for models, as in, let's say you wanted a model picture. So you don't want to go and hire a model to wear your print-on-demand design, since this is going to take a lot of time, effort, and money. So this is actually like a side note, but that's Placeit's main use. It'll take digitally created models. One example of these digital mock-ups would be, let's say you have a picture of a guy wearing a white t-shirt. So Placeit has these designs and they allow you to put anything on the t-shirt, and that'll actually look like that design was printed on the shirt originally. So it'll look like the guy's wearing your design, and you can use these for ads or on your store or on anything else. It's very professional, and that's really useful. That's not the main idea of our video. We're going to be talking about Placeit's design tools, so let's get started with that now. Placeit actually has a bunch of pre-made t-shirt templates with photos and text you could actually change the photos out for different designs, and you can change out the text for whatever you want, and which is more. This is great if you just want to fill up a bunch of merch designs, like a third-party platform, like Merch by Amazon or Teespring. But if you really want to make a theme, you're not going to have so many choices in every single category. So this is more for the other type of person. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through Placit's design tools over here on the computer, and we'll get to that now. Okay, let's go through Placit. Placit's a very good tool to use for merch designs if you want to make a bunch of random designs, and I'll discuss in the next video, but again, it has very good uses for non-designs, as in if you just want to make mock-ups, this whole section, whole preview, is full of mock-ups which you can actually use on your t-shirts, and they'll just upload the design to the garment or model, so it's actually very cool. Okay, now let's go back to designs. Okay, so these designs, as you can see, are basically pre-made templates. Like, I can actually use this design on a t-shirt, and I'm allowed to use it. This is actually commercially good. So, as you can see, all of these are very cool designs. These are professional. Some of these are actually Instagram or something else, so if you want to go straight to garments, you go here. T-shirt designs, but they normally mix it in a lot. Okay, so here are a bunch of t-shirt designs. As you can see, these are very cool designs. These look professional, and you can actually use these on anything you want commercially. These are all, once you download them from their thing, they're all commercially able to be used. So as you can see, these are very professional looking pictures, and I cannot make this. Like, if you can draw that, then you are great, but that will probably take you a long time to make, as opposed to just take it from here, which takes a minute. Okay, so let's say you like this type of design. So let's say you want this one up here. I like that. Shadow coat. Yeah, let's say you're doing for a brand. Okay, so over here, as you can see, it has rollover. All these, it has the Placit background right now because this one is only able to be used with the Placit subscription, which, as you can see here, let's see what their price is: $14.95 a month or $89 a year. I don't know why anyone would actually use their $40 to make a logo if you can just download it by using their monthly. So it really would make no sense, since you're actually allowed to use their logos that you download with their monthly subscription forever. So there's no point in buying a single use. Some of their pictures are actually cheaper than using the subscription by like a few dollars, but it really would make no sense. Okay, so you can edit these however you want. Let's say my brand, and there you go. You can edit the colors, anything you really want. The background, you can even do transparent, which, like we talked about with Canva, that's very useful. And you scale it, move it around, do whatever you want to their logos. So that's very cool, and you can use these commercially. So yeah, that's what Placit is. I'm saying they also have a logo generator, which is also very useful, and we'll go into that in a sec. Okay, so here is a logo generator. It's very useful. As you see, they can make designs in minutes, whatever they're saying. Let's say you make, let's write my brand again, because why not? That's going so well for us. Industry. Yeah, clothing brand. Let's go. Tons of designs for you, for your logo. So honestly, I don't see why anyone would actually go out and design a logo if you can just use something like this. Some of these are a little interesting. They're probably on the wrong category, but if you want to go more abstract, you'll see a lot of great logos. Like even this, if you saw them on the logo for a brand, like it would look very legit. Okay, let's see. Clothing brand, let's go abstract. It's more artsy. Okay, so as you can see, brand tech, like look at that. That's a beautiful logo. That one also. All of these logos are like actually professional. So I don't think anyone could go through this and not find anything good. So these are only available for the paid version, but again, it's very useful and it's a lot cheaper than paying the $40 for just one logo. That makes no sense because you could download unlimited logos or variations of your logo by just getting the 1 month. So honestly, there's no point. And you can try this tool out without getting the paid plan, but you're not going to be able to download it unless you actually pay. So there's that. Okay, so that's pretty much what this is. One more good thing that Placeit has is their logo generator. I personally use this more than I use Canva's, since this one has a lot of pre-made graphics and they're really professional and they look good. I'm saying I've used this for a lot of my business assets, and I'll tell you this, it's way faster than making a logo and they actually look professional. No one can tell the difference. Okay, so now you have everything you need to start creating merch designs and how to make your own logo. Again, so Canva is free with a free trial or free with a regular program. Alright, if you like that, I'd really appreciate a like and a sub. And now go make that money. Have a good one. See you later.